Eclipse Day. Overpacked Niagara Falls. We got millions here now. From like a couple 100,000 all the way up to like over 1 million. Between 1 and 2 million people here. All for the eclipse. It's only going to be more and more by the minute. This place is filling up. Harder and harder just to ride. I won't be driving down here tonight. I think I'm just gonna stay at home, put the camera out on the deck, and I'm gonna record the eclipse. And I'll put it on YouTube. Everybody watching. And then I'll set it as a video on my Twitch account so people can watch it on Twitch. It's starting to rain. Starting to rain. Okay, we got a green light and nobody's going anywhere. Oh, come on. I'll take you through the strip down to the old downtown in Niagara Falls. I'll cut through the main strip. I'll come back down the back way over to the falls. And let you see how much this place is packing up. I don't even know if you'll be able to see the eclipse with all the clouds we've got here. We've got like rain coming in. warnings on the highway, all those digital signs you see telling people do not stop to watch the eclipse. They're trying to warn people to not stop on the highway so they can watch the eclipse. I mean, I went and got my glasses, tried to look through them, can't see shit. But, I mean, I guess that's, you can see once you actually see the eclipse. Going on in the world today, but governments need to be overthrown. People are freaking out, acting like the eclipse is bringing on aliens. The government's firing shit into space or in our atmosphere. We got no good cost of living in any way, shape, or form across Canada or the United States. I'm here in Canada, and I can tell you that they've abolished middle class, and they're making it impossible for anybody to live. I mean, when you got tradespeople who can't afford to rent a place to live, you can not one single person by themselves can afford to live on their own. There's no way you can do it unless you're pulling in somewhere around $80,000 a year. You can afford to live on your own. Just. If you're not pulling that in, you're not affording to live. People cramming in together just to rent a place to be able to live. I mean, that's just absolutely insane. I probably shouldn't have cut through all those parking spaces, but everybody seems to be driving extremely cautiously today, and I don't understand why. It's no different day than any other day. Drive like a normal human being, follow the speed limits, but everybody's creeping along. Normally here in Ontario, people love to do 10, 20 over the speed limit easily in the summer. But not today. Everybody's driving at like 10 to 20 below the speed limit. You know, you're in a 50 zone, people do 60 to 65. They're doing 35. It's odd. It's like the dynamic of the human psyche has shifted, and everybody's just walking on eggshells all over an eclipse. I don't even know how to explain how crazy it is. People are acting like there's an apocalypse about to happen, and I don't understand that. All the parking spaces are being taken up here. It is just crazy, and we're like, I don't know when it starts. I mean, at noon or just after, something like that. By 3:18, it's supposed to be full eclipse. It's like 11 o'clock here right now. People are just starting to pile in. It's gonna be weird. I don't understand why people are reacting the way they are. I mean, it's an eclipse. There are points in history and time when eclipses mark different things, but that's just based on our own religions and beliefs and how we handle that we create those scenarios and situations. I mean, I can't believe that an eclipse is going to bring upon an apocalypse or cause any issues. Like, the planet's naturally changing constantly. Everything's always in a state of change and motion. I mean, there's no reason to believe that one little thing like an eclipse is going to cause anything. But I do believe it could mark a specific time in history throughout space and time that we may be going through a change, planetary wise. But I mean, I can't justify people acting like the world's gonna end. still gotta go home and do a bit of live streaming before I have to shut down apparently all my electronics. Everything needs to be off during the eclipse. If you don't, whoa, local traffic only. Huh. Okay, I can't go that way. Well, I'm not allowed to go drive down by the falls. The road is closed. So, sorry I can't show you the craziness that will be down by the falls. It's too expensive to park, I can tell you right now. Do you know what they're charging for parking? You're looking at starting minimum $25 to park, all the way up to, you wouldn't believe it, but $75 to park for the eclipse. I mean, that's absolutely insane. What's going on here is, I gotta say, some people are smart using this time as a money grab. It's a great idea, I guess, if you think you can get away with it and you have enough space to charge people $50 to park there for an eclipse. I mean, we're only going to be there an hour, 2 hours, but holy crap, it's just crazy. And now we're raining. Awesome. I just try to create these little videos just to give you guys something to, you know, watch. I know many other people do it too, but everybody has a different form of camera, quality, location, you name it. I mean, it's just something more for you guys to watch and enjoy. I don't expect anything out of it. I've been YouTubing and live streaming for 5-6 years now, and I haven't made a dime. I don't expect to make a dime. I do it for fun. If I make money doing this, then yay, I would be extremely happy. But I don't expect it to happen. I'm not monetarily set up to create an industry out of my name, my brand, in order to make money on it. I mean, this is crazy. Maybe one day I'll hit that one video that millions and millions will watch, and I'll make money, and that'll be an amazing time of my life, I can tell you that. But until that happens, not gonna worry about it. Just want to enjoy life. I'm a truck driver, and that's it. Truck driver and an auto mechanic, and I can't make enough money to live, so all I can do right now is try to do this on the side and pray at some point something happens where I might get enough money to live a little longer and enjoy the money. Cost of living has skyrocketed so much that just buying butter at the grocery store will cost you somewhere around $8 for a tub of butter, maybe 10 now. I mean, geez, a loaf of bread is $7. Absolutely insane. Oh. Trying to take care of my disabled and elderly father, and he needs a lot of work to take care of him and keep him alive. Having a peg in his stomach and having to feed him liquid food 3 times a day, that's a hard time. And then I've got a younger brother who's autistic, and I've got to take care of him too, and I've got to make sure all 3 of us can live. All of their responsibilities are mine, and all mine are mine. So I mean, life is just super, super, super complicated, and with the government making it harder on me and them, it's becoming a lot of difficulty to live. I wish that something was in place to help us. Yeah, I wish things were better. Driving by myself, talking to you. Kind of feels nice. Having the opportunity to be single in my life and focus on me has been a great opportunity for me to grow, which I have. Can't date anymore. Girls have zero interest in staying with one guy. They're too busy trying to find the golden ticket. And that's never going to happen because guys don't want to date in Canada and the US anymore. Canadian and American women are useless to date. They're out to rob you blind, man. Just all the men blind, robbed, no money, no nothing. Lose your kids, lose your home, lose your property, lose your money for the rest of your life. While they're moving on to 3 or 4 or 5 other guys doing the same thing to them. I mean, it's just a sickening display of what's going on. Oh my God. Traffic is insane. People are piling in for the eclipse. This is crazy. I mean, during tourist time down here, it is insane. But this is a short span, short-lived flocking of people to one space in order to see an event that's 2 or 3 hours long, maybe. And it's just insane to see this many people crowding together. But everybody loves their little vacations. It's like an early one for everybody. People are just like crazy looking at my car as I drive through here. Driving a black 2110 Chevrolet Camaro LT. I've got it somewhat done up. People just staring at it on the way through. Giving me thumbs up, kids yelling at me. It's nice to know my car's appreciated. Makes me infamous. It's funny as I just washed my car. Just waxed it yesterday. And I'm driving in the rain. Always, you wash your car and that afternoon or that whatever, that day or the next day, it'll rain on you. Nice thing is I could just wipe it all off after, but another hour's worth of, an hour and a half to 2 hours worth of hand bomb washing and wiping the car down is not a fun thing. Spokes on these wheels are just insane. Well, it looks like with the rain, the clouds are starting to separate just a little. You see little openings. You may still get to see the eclipse. Don't know. This is a lot of freaking people. Usually during tourist time, it takes a couple weeks before this many people show up. But only recently, this has only taken a matter of a couple of days for this many people to show up. So if you can imagine that, imagine what the highways were like. The highways were jam-packed, full of cars. I should have recorded that for you. But right now, anywhere there's parking space, like look at this sign over here, this guy says $50 to park. $50. $50 to park. That's insane. was going to be expensive to park out here. I was, wasn't kidding. They're wanting a lot of money for you to park here to watch the eclipse. I saw ones at $25 the further out we go this way. Closer you get to downtown Niagara Falls, $50, $75, $80 to park for a couple of hours. I mean, that's absolutely insane. Try to leave it zoomed in a little bit more. Oh yeah, I'm recording this video here right now on my iPhone 14 Pro Max. There's an amazing quality videos we can make with this. We can record commercials with these phones. Ugh. Other manhole covers out here are dangerous. They're right in the lane of your car. Anywhere from a 1 to 4 inch drop around the top of the manhole. So if you're driving at a speed limit, normal speed limits, you're going to damage your car if you don't play dodge the manhole. You're pretty deep. Looks like you're trying to drive into the other cars. Move over here. I have to drive off to the right at the end of my lane so I can miss the manholes. This city causes more damage to vehicles than any other city I've ever seen. Whoa. Well, that's all it is. Out here it gets a little bit less populated. So I hope you enjoy the video. Share, like, comment, whatever you like. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time.